the Humans of Hemp podcast. Be part of the conversations we've never had and the stories we've never shared. So, let's dive in.
So, hi everyone, the first edition is here and we are discussing the humans of hemp. And we have here one more human who is working towards hemp and all the goodness attached to it. And let him introduce himself and the work he's doing.
Thank you so much. My name is RAJNEEsh. I'm the co-founder of Hampa Wellness. We started this company about 3 years back and we've been in the business for the last 1 odd year. Hampa is a celebration of everything hemp. And we're trying to do both consumer products, skincare, hair care, nutrition, few other categories as we go along, as well as medical products for different kind of use cases, pain, stress, anxiety, sleep disorders, thyroid, women health. So there's a host of different arenas that we are looking at.
Yes.
And what we find most exciting about this space is the fact that hemp is so versatile. It really solves real consumer problems. That is what we are focusing on. Interesting journey so far, and looking forward to further growing this.
That's nice. What is the thing that motivated you? Is it because that hemp is actually a value addition to everything, or is it that you want to give the consumer a touch of everything hemp in it?
Yeah. So what attracted me to this was the fact that I felt that hemp possibly is the most versatile ingredient.
Yes.
And if it is that, that's the value that I see, and then it should become a lifestyle choice across the whole spectrum of a consumer's life. That is where it really adds well.
Yeah.
Right from your childhood, even conception possibly,
Yeah.
to old age. I think hemp provides a solution for everything.
Yes. The country, how it's progressing towards acceptance of hemp. How do you envision hemp to be in the next few years in India?
I think none of us thought it would get where it has already reached, particularly in the last 3-4 years. It will take a little bit of time to come back. I think all industry stakeholders are coming together and talking about it. You guys are doing a commendable job in terms of making conversations around hemp
Yes.
mainstream. And I think that is what will create a real difference. This is still a plant that I think there is a complete lack of awareness. I can speak from personal experience.
Yes.
My only understanding of it was medical cannabis.
Yes.
I did not know anything about the nutritional benefits, for example. I didn't know hemp can be a great skincare, hair care ingredient.
Yes.
I had never known about hemp being a concrete solution or a fibers I had still heard about. And it's not just me. When I speak to my friends, and I can possibly say these are people in the top 1% of the country.
Yes.
I would say 90% of them don't know about hemp. As there are more and more formats and products that are made available to the consumers, there will be a shift which will happen. I see this as a multi-billion-dollar industry in the next 5 years, for sure.
And the positive change also you can see towards it, right?
Yeah, I think the more people experience the product,
Yeah.
the more they will see it is not an intoxicant, not only an intoxicant.
Yes.
And as they see, this is an ingredient that delivers real performance.
Yes.
So this is not just fluffy marketing. When they see results happening for themselves, change happens. And I'm talking about everyday products like hair oil or a shampoo, conditioner, or hair regrowth products.
Yes.
People see real change happening, and it is that consumer experience which I would say is the biggest marketing of this category. I always say in marketing we talk about 4 P's of marketing.
Yeah.
The most important P there is the product.
For that.
If the product delivers on the promise, half your job is done. Then your consumers become your biggest advocates. I see that happening, on a real-time basis with the products that we have.
Yeah.
But of course, there are many challenges. Amongst them, I would say, as a consumer brand, I can say the biggest challenge is the restrictions on marketing,
Oh.
because some of the largest media players are still hesitant about allowing hemp advertising.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think if a real change has to happen, if the consumers really need to know about this, then it has to come from the ease of being able to take that message to the consumer.
That's
So there is some gap there. I think as soon as there is awareness, adaptation will happen.
True, true.
It's about building the community.
Yeah.
And there are many, different aspects to it. Like you say, courses
Yes.
or conversations or people experiencing the products, companies and stakeholders coming together. All of this is what will really make this industry. Yeah.
What are the career opportunities that you can provide, and what are the employment opportunities like?
I think there are many different options. To answer your question on the formulation, yes, we do have an expert team on all three sides. So we have primarily three sides of the business. It is nutrition, it is personal care, which is skincare, hair care primarily, and it is wellness. So we have experts across all these three domains and people who have really, really understood and worked in this space, for some of them for 40 years.
Yeah.
We have a very senior food technologist working with us, someone who's a double PhD, is a part of the company. Similarly, for personal care, we have someone who's a part of the company who has almost 40 years of experience in the space. We have some doctors working with us who help us in formulating certain wellness and therapeutics and medicines. And we don't just stop there. We also take the products to the consumers,
Yes.
get them to test them out. Some of the products with third-party agencies to validate the performance, and some of the products through our friends and family. But certainly anything and everything that we put out in the market has been thoroughly tested, and we have the confidence that it works.
Great. Yeah, we have covered almost all questions.